Welcome and thank you for tuning in to episode number 19 of 10 Tesla Topics, your show for Tesla related news, rumors, and stories. My name is Max Maurice, and today's show is for Tuesday, March 28th, 2017. Topics discussed today are the following: a new Tesla fleet program, an astounding Tesla crash, right-hand drive Model 3 reservation holders will have to wait, a disastrous Tesla delivery, and a company buys 23 Teslas. Topic number 1 comes from Electrek. So Tesla has been working on a business-to-business corporate fleet program since last year. Last August, they hired Michael Stafford, Audi's former corporate sales manager. Well, they created a new web page for the program and recently started sending out promotions about it to potential customers. Tesla is presenting the Model S and X as the perfect company cars. Here are the reasons why Tesla considers their cars to be the perfect company cars. Here's a list of benefits for both the driver and the corporate. So driver benefits include $7,500 federal tax credit, various state incentives, priority parking spots, fewer maintenance intervals, carpooling access depending on the state, and lower fuel costs and long-distance travel using, of course, the Tesla superchargers. Corporate benefits include exemption from the $2,500 deposit when ordered through most fleet, management companies qualifies for incentives, reduced company car taxation, lower cost of maintenance, lower fuel cost, and of course, vehicle safety, the NHTSA 5-star rating. This new effort could help Tesla achieve its delivery goals of 47,000 to 50,000 Model S and X vehicles during the first half of the year ahead of the Model 3 launch, which the Model 3 could also prove to be a very popular corporate fleet vehicle. But they're not only great company cars, they're also great rental cars too. If you ever find yourself in Montreal, don't settle for some cheap, no-good, smelly ice rental. Be sure to check out evoto.ca or Evoto at Evoto Rentals on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to rent a Tesla in Montreal. Topic number 2 comes from Electrek. And so before going any further into the topic, I'd like to play a little game called Dead or Alive. So I'm going to show you a picture of a crash. Now, upon seeing this picture, do you think the accident was fatal or not? I'll give you a few seconds here to think about it. Well, if you guessed that it was a fatal accident, fortunately, you're wrong. Also, would you believe me if I told you that the Model X driver actually walked away with no injuries aside from a stiff neck? Well, it's all true. He credited the car's safety for saving his life, but he also blamed the autopilot for what he claims was driving full speed into a back of a semi. After the accident last Thursday in California, the owner of the Model X P90D with the first-generation autopilot posted his crash on his Facebook account. He says, "There was a pickup truck that was out of gas in the right lane. A semi was pulling up onto it, saw it, braked, and swerved into my middle lane. Autopilot did not disengage, but did the emergency beep for about 1 second before impact. I was looking off to the side and impacted the truck immediately after I heard the beep and looked forward." So as usual, the driver is always responsible for monitoring the vehicle when autopilot is engaged and should always be ready to take control. So in this case, the driver admitted that he wasn't looking forward at the time of the crash, which is, good to hear in a way. And just a little reminder, the purpose of auto steer is to keep the vehicle in its lane, which is exactly what it did during the accident. But yeah, so he shared this picture on Facebook, saying, "The bottom of the semi went straight into my passenger seat, luckily no one was there, and broke off the headrest as well as the entire roof. Miraculously, I came out with the accident with no injuries aside from a stiff neck." So this truly is an amazing story. It just goes to show how safe a Tesla really is. If you ever talk to someone who doubts Tesla's safety, just show them this picture and tell them this story. Topic number 3 comes from Teslarati. So Elon revealed that a right-hand drive Model 3 won't be making its way into the UK until possibly summer of 2018. So if you're a listener from the UK, first of all, thank you very much. But also, you'll probably have to wait just a little longer for your Model 3, so sorry about that. The announcement was made on Twitter, right after highlighting the video of the release candidate of the Model 3, which I previously covered. So Daniel Burgess, or Bergs, sorry, can't pronounce your last name there, Daniel, but he tweets at Elon saying, "Looks quick. When will right-hand drive versions be on the road in the UK?" Where Elon replied, should be summer next year. Sorry, really wish we could get right-hand drives done sooner. We're truly working as fast as we can." Now, I don't want to say it, but it was somewhat expected, though. I mean, Musk presented the first right-hand drive Model S to customers in London roughly 2 years after the company first began deliveries in the US. So it's not an indication that a right-hand drive Model 3 could also take that long after the company begins, the deliveries. But I mean, hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Topic number 4 comes from Teslarati. So a transport truck in China carrying a bunch of new Tesla Model X's suffered a structural failure during loading, causing extreme damage to some of the cars on board. Several Model X's being carried by the transport truck suffered significant damage after the upper deck of the truck fell apart. According to Car News China, these unsafe transport trucks are a common sight in China and are often uninsured and driven by overworked drivers working more than 12 hours a day. Car News China reports that the brand new Model X's were coming from the port of Tianjin, where Tesla has a gallery store and a supercharger station. So it's unclear who will be held responsible for the damages made to the vehicles. But I mean, it's really unfortunate to say the least. But these things, they happen. And topic number 5 comes from Electrek, a company from Maumee. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Maumee, Ohio, took delivery of 21 Tesla Model S sedans yesterday. So that's Monday. Maumee Assembly and Stamping is the company, and they are a Tesla supplier. The owner, Stanley Chelbowski, said that he ordered the cars to get Tesla's attention and maybe to get more work from them with the upcoming launch of the Model 3. Pretty cheeky, if you ask me. The company says that it stamps out aluminum C-pillars of the Model X and makes racks for Tesla's Gigafactory, but Chelbowski is more interested in making Model 3 parts. He told a local news outlet, "The more we dug into these Teslas, the more I liked them. Yes, they're expensive. You might as well figure out the range of $85,000 to $135,000, maybe even a little more. But I wanted to get their attention." He added, "We're trying to be ahead of the curve and make some noise and promote the company and expand our relationship with them and do more work for them." I mean, maybe it'll help. Who knows? Only 15 of the 21 cars will be used as company cars by the firm, and the rest will be sold or leased by Reliance Rental and Leasing Company, another of Chelbowski's companies. All right, so those are your 5 Tesla topics for Tuesday, March 28th, 2017. For any questions, remarks, or even criticism, I encourage you to follow the show's Instagram and Twitter pages at 10 Tesla Topics. The links are in the description below. If you wish, you can also send me an email at 10teslatopics@gmail.com. That's TENTESLATOPICS@gmail.com. But be sure to subscribe right here on YouTube to never miss an episode, and feel free to comment down below if you have something to say. And we'll see you right here next Saturday for the next show. Thank you for listening, and of course, have yourself a model excellent day.